Shadows of Chernobyl. Unveiling the mutant monsters. 37 years ago, an invisible enemy was unleashed upon this land. An enemy that reshaped life at the genetic level. Welcome to Chernobyl. A place where science fiction and reality intertwine, where legends of mutant creatures blur the lines between myth and the empirical world. Today, we delve deep into the heart of the exclusion zone, exploring the enigmatic tales of Chernobyl's mutant monsters. Beyond the abandoned buildings and silent streets lies a world where nature has adapted in extraordinary ways. On April 26, 1986, Reactor No. 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant underwent a catastrophic failure during a safety test, leading to an explosion that released approximately 400 times more radioactive material than the Hiroshima bomb. The immediate area was contaminated with radionuclides like iodine-131, cesium-137, and strontium-90, forcing the evacuation of over 116,000 people. The exclusion zone, spanning 2,600 square kilometers, became a unique, uncontrolled experiment in the long-term effects of radiation on ecosystems. Studies have shown that radiation levels have decreased exponentially, but hotspots remain where cesium-137 persists with a half-life of about 30 years. Enter the radwolf, a creature of legend among locals and researchers. Standing at nearly 1.5 meters at the shoulder, this wolf is said to possess fur that emits a faint luminescent glow, a possible result of bioaccumulation of PHOS-PHORUS-32 isotopes. Its most astonishing attribute is its ability to emit electromagnetic pulses. Theoretically, chronic exposure to radiation could affect the nervous system, possibly leading to organisms generating electric fields, much like electric eels generate electricity through specialized cells called electrocytes. We saw it just beyond the tree line. Our equipment started malfunctioning, the Geiger counters went haywire. While no concrete evidence exists, the radwolf symbolizes the profound impact of radiation on apex predators and raises questions about bioelectric effects induced by high radiation levels. Next, the ironback bear, a colossal Ursus arctos with dermal modifications unlike any known species. Descriptions mention metallic protrusions from its skin, akin to osteoderms found in armadillos, but composed of iron ferritins. This bear's invulnerability could be attributed to biomineralization, a process where living organisms produce minerals to harden existing tissues. In extreme environments, could genes responsible for ferritin production mutate, leading to iron deposits in the dermis? We've found elevated levels of metal ions in some specimens, but nothing to suggest metallic armor. However, extremophiles have shown that life can adapt in unimaginable ways. Accounts of the ironback bear often coincide with areas of high soil radiation, where iron uptake in flora is anomalously high, potentially affecting the entire food chain. In the depths of the exclusion zone, swarms of bioluminescent insects, dubbed glimmers, have been reported. Their synchronized movements suggest a complex form of communication or collective behavior. These insects not only emit light but allegedly interfere with electronic devices. This could be a manifestation of electroluminescence or piezoelectric effects at a microscale level. Biologists have studied phenomena like quorum sensing in bacteria and swarm intelligence in insects. Could radiation have accelerated the evolution of these processes, leading to a hive mind capable of electromagnetic manipulation? Perhaps the most unsettling are the whispering shadows, humanoid apparitions that defy conventional explanation. Observers report lost time and hallucinations after encounters. These entities are said to induce altered states of consciousness, possibly through infrasound frequencies or electromagnetic fields affecting the temporal lobe. Exposure to certain infrasound levels can induce feelings of awe or fear. Additionally, electromagnetic fields can influence neuronal activity, leading to hallucinations. Given the high levels of background radiation, could natural geological processes in Chernobyl produce such effects? Studies show that granite-rich areas can emit radon gas and infrasound, contributing to paranormal experiences. In the waters altered by radionuclide contamination, tales emerge of the azure serpent, a massive aquatic creature with iridescent blue scales. Reports claim it can manipulate water currents and emit radiation pulses. Biologically, this raises questions about mutations in aquatic life under heavy metal exposure and radioactive isotopes like strontium-90. Strontium mimics calcium, integrating into bones and exoskeletons. Could prolonged exposure lead to structural changes significant enough to create such a creature? The predator dynamics in contaminated waters remain poorly understood due to research limitations. Symbolizing rebirth amidst destruction, the radiant phoenix is said to possess fiery plumage that can regenerate endlessly. This creature's regenerative abilities could hypothetically be linked to radio resistance, like that observed in Deinococcus radiodurans, a bacterium capable of withstanding extreme radiation levels. Researchers explore the potential of radiation-induced gene amplification in higher organisms, though it's speculative. The phoenix serves as a metaphor for nature's resilience, adapting and thriving against all odds. Whispers speak of the forgotten ones, humans who, either by choice or circumstance, remained within the exclusion zone, undergoing profound physiological changes. Alleged psychic abilities such as telepathy and telekinesis are attributed to them. Scientifically, this delves into the effects of radiation on neural pathways and synaptic plasticity. High radiation doses can cause neural degeneration, but low-level exposure's long-term effects are less understood. The possibility of radiation inducing beneficial mutations in complex neural functions remains in the realm of theoretical genetics and fringe science. They are the spirits of the zone, watching over it. Some say they can read your thoughts or move objects without touching them. To separate fact from fiction, we turn to science. Radiation has undeniable effects on DNA, causing mutations through ionization processes that break molecular bonds. Studies conducted in the exclusion zone have documented phenomena such as radiotrophic fungi that utilize melanin to convert gamma radiation into chemical energy, a process akin to photosynthesis but with radiation. While we have observed increased mutation rates in some species, particularly in germ cells leading to heritable changes, most mutations are deleterious rather than beneficial. Animals like birds have shown physical abnormalities, partial albinism, cataracts, and reduced brain size. However, these are far from the monstrous transformations depicted in folklore. Why do such stories persist? Psychological factors play a role. The human brain seeks patterns and explanations, especially in environments steeped in danger and the unknown. Myths often emerge as a way to process collective trauma. The Chernobyl disaster not only contaminated the land but also left an indelible mark on the human psyche. The exclusion zone acts as a canvas for our fears and fascinations, a place where the rules of nature seem malleable. Chernobyl stands as a testament to both human fallibility and nature's tenacity. While the mutant monsters may dwell in the shadows of imagination, the real story lies in the remarkable adaptability of life. From radiotrophic fungi to populations of wolves and lynx, the region has become an unintended wildlife sanctuary. The absence of human activity has allowed ecosystems to flourish in unexpected ways. Perhaps the true superpower is nature's resilience, its ability to adapt, evolve, and, ultimately, to heal. Have you ever ventured into the exclusion zone? Share your experiences and theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us in unraveling more mysteries of our world.